Hey, what's up, fish family? How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Well, today I am doing an update and a review. An update on the 24-gallon Planet tank and a review on the Seachem Flourite substrate. It's been probably, I'm just guessing, I never keep a record of stuff, but I think it's been about a month that I have swapped the sand for this Seachem Flourite substrate that is made for Planet aquariums. I'll give you guys a review on, or my opinion on this substrate, and also give you guys an update on this tank. If you're new to my channel, this is a 24-gallon Aquatop tank, all-in-one. This unit was bought for the purpose of a saltwater system, then upgraded and decided to make it into a Planet aquarium. For lighting, I am running right now an AI Prime Fresh Water, first generation. I am still using the standard sock in the bottom that came with the tank, and I put this household plant here in the back, and it has had so much growth. Look at the roots. I don't know the name of this plant, but it's beautiful. The leaves are even with some pattern. So it's a beautiful house plant that helps, I guess, with the nutrients of the water column. Now for the return chamber here, I have ceramic rings, also with a Chemi Pure bag for Planet aquariums. My heater is a marine heater. I think it's 100 watts, Marina heater, 100 watts, standard return pump. And sorry for the noise of this tank, I haven't done a top off. As you can see, the water level is really low. So here is the tank. It came with the unit, and I just going to do an update on the tank. Sorry if I repeat stuff. Let me turn off the light for the frag tank. And yeah, sorry if I repeat stuff. Usually what I do voiceover. I record over the video, but my microphone is broken. So let's go more in depth with this aquarium. I want to start off first taking off the lid, and we'll start. Just give me, I'm gonna need two hands, so I'm gonna pause it. Alright, let's start off with this update for the plants. I still have my floating plants. I think these are duckweed. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I know there's different type of floating plants. These are fast growers. They're doing well. Nothing to complain about. I started probably with this much, and now I have so much. I even gave some to my friend, and he gave me some plants that still I haven't really there's no room in this tank. This is a small aquarium, so there isn't really enough room on the display for these plants, but he gave me a bunch of Anubias. You see, this is one, which I'll put there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. So he gave me 10 Anubias, which I do not have room, but I am planning to making my 30-gallon long Innovative Marine into a Planet tank display. But to be honest, those are my plans for next year. I want to take everything slow, think on stuff. I still have other things that I need to rehome. Remember those tanks? Oh, sorry, remember those tanks there? I bought two 20-gallon longs tanks from Petco for the gallon per dollar, $1 per gallon sale. I was using these tanks, but shut them off. I sold most of my frags, the plants that I had on one of those tanks. I think I threw them away. I tried to rescue some. They were just filled with algae, and I didn't have that much room on my display aquarium. So cut on my electricity bill. I said, let me shut down those 2 tanks. So now I'm back having 3 tanks: my saltwater tank downstairs, my planted aquarium upstairs, and my frag tank here. I do have 2 innovative marine longs, but one is on standby. That's the one that I want to make it a freshwater tank, but I'm not sure. Should I just keep this tank? I like this tank because I have everything for it already. Just one thing that I dislike is the space. Plants grow really fast. Plants grow big, and in my humble opinion, I just think that these aquariums, these square box aquariums, are really hard to aquascape, in my opinion, probably because I'm not a professional like some of you guys. But I don't know. I like longer aquariums where fish just swim up and down. But yeah, so I'm not sure. Should I keep this aquarium, or should I just sell it and do everything on the 30-gallon long? But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do so far. But let's go on with. I want to start with the review and my opinion on this substrate. So let's begin. So it's been about 1 month, I think, that I swapped my sand for the Seachem Flourite substrate. Why did I swap from sand to gravel or planted aquarium substrate? Was because I think that the sand was one of the big reasons why I was getting algae blooms, why I was getting a lot of algae in my tanks. Also, there was no benefits for the plants with the sand, since it doesn't hold any nutrition for the plants to eat. Also, I had to do a lot of add root taps and dose the tank, and also the roots of the plants wouldn't really hold onto the substrate, the sand being a light substrate. So as days went on, I was thinking of swapping it, and I started to look on the best substrates for planted aquariums. I did find a couple, but to be honest, they were expensive, like the ADA, the Amazonia, the Fluval Stratum, Seachem, was the other one, Eco Complete. So I found what I thought that was cheaper, less cost, and what looked like it was going to be a good substrate. And I don't know if it's just my skills on planted aquariums or it's just a substrate, but I'm gonna tell you guys honest what I think of this substrate. Do I like the look of it? Yes, I like how it looks. It does look a little bit sharp, but I had seen a review on Amazon that it was bad for Cory cats because it will basically shave off their little mustache. Let me see if I can zoom in. Their little mustache right there that they have on their mouth, their whiskers. But it doesn't seem the case for me. Its whiskers is doing fine. I like the look of it, but does it really hold nutrients for the plants? I'm not sure. I haven't since I swapped. I haven't seen any new growth on the plants. I did trim these plants down to see how they were going to grow, and they haven't really grown at all. You could see probably a little bit of growth here on the Amazon sward. You see the lighter leaf, that looks like it's the newer leaves, but it's a steady growth. Now, when I swapped to this substrate, I did purchase some Monte Carlo and I purchased some dwarf hairgrass. At first, I was having problems with them floating up. I guess because they didn't have that much a good root system. And basically I do not have no more dwarf hair grass, and I still have some Monte Carlo. I know it's not the light because I have a good light, but I haven't seen any growth on it at all. It just looks stuck on its growth. I'm not sure if it's because it looks like it does have some type of algae on its leaves, or what could be the problem, but I'm not sure if this substrate actually holds any beneficial nutrients for the plants. As you guys can see back here, this wisteria has some new growth too, but it's a slow, steady growth. And I think that growth is from when I had it on the 20-gallon long, because all these little plants here in this corner, I had them in the 20-gallon long tank. My red pins, they're still back there, and it seems like they are dying off, or no growth on them. Even the jungle val, being a weed plant, a plant that grows rapidly and takes over, hasn't really grown at all either. So that's pretty much it on the plants. I still have my anubias there. I only dosed it once on the water column. I don't think I needed. One thing that I think that could be affecting, I'm not sure if it's my light settings. I'm not sure if there's enough current for the plants or what's going on. To be honest, I need some help. I'm not an expert on planet aquariums. My fish are doing well. I haven't lost any fish. No fish look sick. All my fish are looking healthy. But I don't know why I'm not getting any growth. I'm not sure if it's the substrate or if it's the light. When I did the 20-gallon long, what I did, I removed basically most of these plants, because when you see down there, it opens up the light for the bottom plants. But I had it for a week or two and I see no difference, and what I was seeing was algae blooms. So I was like, you know what the heck, I'm gonna just put back the floating plant, which I call myself the duckweed. I'm not sure if that's a proper name for this type of plant. I said, let me just put it back in the aquarium and see what happens. I'm gonna just let it as is and not mess with it. I kept the same settings that I got from the AI website from Aqua Illumination, from a planted aquarium hobbyist. They had the settings that he has that you could copy them. I copied them. I'm not sure if it's algae or what is it, of water flow. I don't know if in the last video I showed you guys, I do have some flubostratum now that I got after training some corals to my local fish store, and that was a substrate I was planning to use on my 30-gallon long aquarium, but I was still going to keep this substrate. I wasn't going to throw it away. I was just going to put it basically like a hill, the flubostratum on the bottom, and make like a little branching off of the rocks with some driftwood. And yeah, and I was gonna try again to get some Monte Carlo and dwarf hairgrass and see if it grows like that. I've seen other people growing plants like these with no dosing and stuff like that, with no CO2. I'm not sure, probably I do need CO2. I was thinking of getting the Fluval CO2 kit, but it looks like it's too small. And I remember a while back having one of those miniature CO2 kits that it did work, but it didn't last for long, probably last a week. And the little capsules, the little tanks were probably like 20 to 40 bucks. So I don't think I want to go that route. I do not want to add CO2 to this tank. But yeah, pretty much it, guys, on this update and this review and my opinion on the Seachem Fluorite substrate. Would I recommend it? No. If you want to have, like, I don't know if it's me, if it's my tank, or if it's the substrate, but would I really recommend this over the flubostratum, which I heard good reviews about it? I'm not sure, because I haven't tried that one, and I shouldn't recommend something over another product which I haven't reviewed. But would I recommend this for someone that wants to have a planet tank, like a full planet tank with plants growing, no. But if you want to have a planet tank like mine, where the plants will live, will thrive, yes, it is beautiful substrate. Don't get me wrong. I do remember seeing a video regarding comparing the two substrates, Fluorostratum and the Seachem Fluorite. Because they tell you what they push the Seachem Fluorite, they say that this substrate lasts you forever. Now for the Fluorostratum, they tell you that basically it lasts you a year to 3 years, and then you're gonna have to swap it. But probably because the other one has more beneficial nutrients for the plants and this one doesn't. But I'm not sure, guys. Do you guys even have you guys tried this substrate, Seachem Fluorite? If so, let me know your opinions and your experience with the substrate and your results on it. Do you guys have other Planet Aquarium substrates that you recommend and your experience with them? If not, let me know what you guys use to keep a thriving, beautiful Planet Aquarium. Do you guys use CO2 or do you guys use root taps? Also, what type of lights do you guys have? Man, I love this aquarium. I love how it looks. I love the green. Green is one of my favorite colors. It's my wife's favorite color as well. I'm always gonna have a Planet Aquarium or a freshwater tank, always, because I love planet tanks and I love freshwater. Freshwater over saltwater all the time for me. 1, because it's beautiful. 2, because it's easier to take care of, and 3, because I could leave it alone for a whole week, not mess with it, and everything would do well, will take care of itself. Just the feeding, which I would do. That's pretty much it. So I don't know. Should I keep this tank, or should I just do the 30-gallon long project, which would start next year? I already gathered some funds from the corals that I have sold and stuff like that, equipment. Let me know what you guys think. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. I thank you guys for taking your time on watching my channel. I thank everybody that has been watching my channel for a while, and for all the new subscribers, thank you. If I haven't been notified of you subscribing, that might be the reason why I haven't subscribed back. But usually I like to help, and I like to support everybody from the fish community here on YouTube. I like watching. One thing that I like is watching live streams. So whenever I come across a channel that live streams, that's probably on my watch list for sure. But I like everything. I like anything that has to do with the hobby. If you're new, you just watch this video, clicked it on YouTube, you like this content, you're welcome to subscribe. You're welcome to hit the like button, dislike button, comment down below, anything. Yeah, guys, thank you guys again for watching. I don't want to go on and on speaking, so as I end this video, I am going to introduce a little clip of just the aquarium itself, of the fish themselves, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks again. I hope everybody has a blessed day. Have a good day, and God bless you guys.